Playing Magic. No. I'm gonna move.
I'm good. I moved once. The first one's free, right?
Everyone good to go?
Yep.
Yep.
Who goes
Here
first?
Axe.
Oh, it's me. So it's the top left goes first. It's my first time playing on Spelltable. Sorry about
Yep.
that. I'll draw a card. I'll play a tapped Prairie Stream and pass the turn.
Okay, draw for turn.
You're third.
Play Exotic Orchard. Tap it for Soul Ring. What?
You're third. I'm next.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. I thought I was second. Oh, sorry.
No, you're fifth. Okay. I'm just gonna play land, so. Go ahead.
Okay, then I'll. Yep, I'm gonna do what I did before. Pass turn.
Draw. I'll play a swamp, attack it for a Wayfarer's Bauble, and pass.
I'll untap, draw, play a tap land, gaining a life, pass the turn.
Play Terramorphic Expanse. Get an island and pass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think I was supposed to pass the turn.
Whose turn is it?
Oh, my turn?
It's Captain's turn.
Sorry. Yep, I'm gonna draw.
Not paying attention.
Sorry. I'm gonna play Rogue's Passage. Color everyone. Okay. The black, the red. Okay.
All right, I'll draw. Well, I'll untap
Yep.
first.
Yeah, rest. Your turn.
Yeah, I'll play a swamp, and then I'm done.
Okay, so untap, I'll keep draw. Um, I'll play a mountain and pass the turn.
Put a swamp. And I'll cast a propaganda.
Nice.
What does that?
Oh,
What does that do?
You can't attack me unless you pay 2 mana for each creature.
Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Draw for turn. I'm gonna play Temple of the Frost cards and pass.
That temple enters tapped.
Temple
I'm sorry,
of
I'm
the
Go
Frost
wrong.
cards.
I'm wrong. Yep. I'm gonna pay 2, sacrifice this Wayfarer's Bauble. I'm gonna search for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and I'm going to shuffle. I got a swamp there.
Okay.
Tap. Shuffle. And I'll untap and draw for turn. I'll play a swamp.
Okay.
And I'll cast Scepter of Eternal Glory for 4 mana. I can tap it to add a mana of any color, or I can tap it to add a mana, 3 mana of any one color. And I can only activate that if I have 3 or more lands with the same name, which I do because I have 4 swamps. So I'm going to tap that. I'll tap that Scepter for 3 mana and cast Night Scythe. When that enters the battlefield, I'll create a 2/2 Necron Warrior. And the Night Scythe that's flying, it's a 3/1, and I can crew it for a 2. And then I pass.
cool. I'll draw.
Okay.
I guess I'll play a Throne of the High City. I can tap it for 4 and sacrifice it to become the monarch. Pass the turn.
Oh. Um. Hmm. Oh, tap 3 and cast through investigation. Or make a clue when I attack, and then when I sack a clue, I venture into the dungeon.
Okay.
And I'll play Demir Aqueduct and
That's
bounce a swamp. Pass turn.
My turn?
Yeah,
Not
man.
yet. Okay. Draw for turn. I'm gonna tap Rogue's Passage and Soul Ring for Commander Sphere and pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Swamp. I'll cast Hedron Archive for 4 mana. Then I'll tap Hedron Archive for 2 mana. And I'll add another with a swamp for 3 to cast Commander Sphere. And then I'll tap 3
Mm-hmm.
and Commander Sphere for 4 to cast my commander.
Okay.
And then I'll tap my Necron Warrior to crew my Night Scythe. And I'll attack Axe for 3.
Yeah, I'll take 3.
All right. And then I pass the turn to Axe.
Cool. I'll draw for turn. Play a Plains and just tap out for my commander. Pass the turn.
The command tower. I'll just cast my commander. And pass turn.
Okay, untap everything. Draw for turn. I'm gonna tap Commander Spear and Soul Ring to play Cultivate. I get to search my land up for 2 basic lands. One is going to be a forest, comes in tapped. Another one comes to hand, which will be a forest. And then I'm going to play that other forest. Then I'm going to play by tapping my forest and Temple of the False Gods for Mana Gorger Hydra. Pass turn.
Untap. Upkeep.
Yeah, you can't
and
use
then-
that temple, or can you? How many lands do you have?
You can. You can.
Okay.
Yeah, it says that I have 5 lands now.
Draw. Axe, you took 3, right?
Yeah, I'm at 38.
You can manipulate your life total by pressing the pluses and minuses near your life total if you don't mind.
Oh, sure, I can. I had it here, but I'll
Okay.
do it on the spell table as well.
All right, thanks. And it was 3 damage because I accrued the nice.
I gained 1 from my
Okay, perfect.
tap land.
Perfect. All right. I'll move to combat and I'll swing at Captain for 3 in the air. When I attack, I will mill 3 and return an artifact creature to my hand or a vehicle that I mill. I got this guy here that I milled. He's an artifact creature, so he'll go to my hand. And then
Okay. Who
Captain.
did you attack?
I attacked with my
You attacked
commander.
me? Okay.
It's a 3/4 flyer.
Okay, yep. No problem.
All right, second main. I will cast a Triarch Stalker for 5 mana.
I gain 1+.
What?
My Mana Gorger gains a 1+1 counter.
Yes.
And you
Yep.
play the. Yep.
Yes. So at the beginning of combat, my turn, choose an opponent, and creatures attacking the chosen opponent have menace. I'll play, or I'll tap 2 to cycle this card. So I'll discard it and then draw a card. I'll play my land for turn, being a swamp. I will pass my turn.
Untap all my shit. Draw. Fuck this. I'll play planes. And then I'll tap 5 to play Saga, Oath of Eorl. Create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens. This goes to 1. So I have 2 tokens. No idea how to add those in Mox.
Right click, I think, and then there's an add tokens option. No, just right click. Yeah.
Don't
thought you
see
could-
it.
Yeah, I don't. I've used Moxfield like a couple of times, so I thought you could just. Yeah, make. No.
That's a copy. So I guess I'll just do this.
I don't know. Should be able to add tokens, but you gotta know how to do that stuff if you're gonna use Moxfield. I have no clue.
Oh, add token. It's so bad. So I have 2 soldiers. My bad.
Okay.
I'll just move this to exile. 2 soldiers, 2 1/1 soldiers. Then I'll go to combat. At the beginning of combat on my turn, if another human entered the battlefield under my control this turn, I create 2 red human knight creature tokens with trample and haste.
Oh boy.
And my Gorger's 3/3 right now because he played that thing this turn, right?
Yeah, I cast a spell. So I'll go to
Yeah.
combat and I guess I'll smash Mr. Bombastic for 5 with my commander.
Is it a 5/4?
A 5/4 first strike.
I'll block with Necron Warrior and it'll die.
Sure. Then I'll just pass the turn. Sorry for the hold up.
You're fine.
That's okay.
Oh, fuck. Don't know. I'll play Gyreet Sanitarium. Yeah. Man, I do not. It's not working.
What's not working?
I'm just gonna pass.
Okay, so my Hydra's is still 3/3, right?
Yeah, it should have 2 counters on it, yes.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna play Plains. Hmm. I'm gonna tap 2 greens and a rogue passage for Champion of Lambholt. And then I'm gonna tap Commander Spear and the Plains for Conclave Mentor. So my Hydra gets a total of 2 more counters, so he's a 5/5. My actually He actually gets 2 more, so he's a 6/6 actually. Oh, a 7/7.
No,
My
because
fault.
the problem with that is the Mana Gorger Hydra triggers on cast, and Conclave Mentor isn't on the battlefield for the trigger, so it's just going to be 1 counter.
Okay, so yeah. Okay, never mind.
So from now on, you'll be getting 2 counters now that Conclave Mentor is on the field.
Okay, so he's a 5/5 still. Because I summoned Champion of Lambhold
Yes.
too before I did Conclave Mentor. So Champion of Lambhold's a 2/2.
Yep.
And then I think that would be my turn. Past turn.
Untap. Draw. Play a land. I'll tap 2 and sacrifice my Hedron Archive to draw 2 cards.
Okay, and then I get to
No, I
you already
didn't.
cast
I did
that,
not.
right?
I did not cast a spell. I haven't cast a spell yet.
Okay,
so
just
no-
wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll cast the War in Heaven. So that is a spell, so you'll get your trigger. 2 counters.
Yep.
I'll cast the War in
2
Heaven
counters,
for
yep.
6 mana, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the first bit is I'll draw 3 cards and lose 3 life.
Okay.
I'm gonna lose life here. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now I'm going to go to combat. At the beginning of combat with my Stalker, I will say creatures attacking. I don't know. Any creature that attacks Axe will have Menace. Then I'll go to combat and I'll attack Axe with my commander for 3 damage in the air with Menace.
Yeah, I'll have to take it, but you have a trigger.
Yep, I'll mill 3. 1, 2, 3. And return this guy to my hand because he's an artifact creature. And then I'm going to cast him for 2 mana, so you'll get 2 more counters, Captain. When he enters the battlefield from a graveyard, I draw 2 cards and lose 2 life. Okay, it doesn't matter because he didn't enter from a graveyard. So I'm going to pass the turn.
At the end of your turn, I'm gonna despark the War in Heaven.
Who's doing that?
Me.
All right, cool. So that's going to exile.
And Gorger gets a counter.
Yep. Mana Gorger gets 2
Oh,
counters.
yay, the 10/10.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. No, he's 11/11.
Cool, I'll go to my turn, untap my things, draw a card. After my draw step, Saga goes to 2. I'll create 2 more Human Knights with Trample and Haste. And for my first main phase, how big's the Hydra?
It's an 11/11.
Okay. I'll play Plains. I'll go to combat. At the beginning of combat, no 2 humans entered the battlefield under my control this turn. So I get the trigger, I make 2 more. And then I'm gonna attack Mr. Flair for 5.
You gotta pay 2.
by paying 2. Yeah.
No blocks.
Take 5, no effects.
Okay.
And then in my second main phase, I'm gonna play Visions of Glory. If this resolves, I create a 1/1 white human creature token for each creature I control.
You're good. Yep.
Yep, we got nothing.
Cool. So I'll create
My
1,
mana
2,
goes
3,
high.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll create 9 1/1s. This card also has flashback for 10.
Okay.
Cool. So I'll add 9 1/1s and pass my turn.
At the end of your turn, I'll have us all draw and discard a card.
All right. Discard.
Man, I don't know. Discard a land. Okay. Untap, draw. Play planes. Um, I'm gonna cast Arcane Endeavor.
Okay.
I roll a d8, roll 2 d8, choose one result, draw a card equal
Uh-huh.
to that result, so that I can cast an instant or sorcery without paying its mana cost from my hand. With mana value
Oh,
less
wow.
than equal to the other results. So I'll use I'll use Spelltable. So you can look at the game log.
Okay. Yep.
So 4 and 6, so I'll choose 6. So I'll draw 6. 2, 3, 4, 6. And then something equal or less than the other result. I don't have anything. So never mind.
Okay.
10. So I will go to discard. I'll be discarding 3 creatures, which will trigger Sephiroth 3 times.
Okay.
So I go into the dungeon. I'll
Hang on. It says it's only going to trigger Sephiroth once.
oh, because it's 1 or more.
It says 1 or more, and it only triggers once each turn. Yes, you'll get 1 venture into the dungeon.
Okay. Okay. I have to look for. I'm gonna do the Madman one, but But you can go. I have to.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yup.
Untap everything. Draw a turn.
Yeah. Dungeon of the
Let's
Madman.
see what.
So I'll
Mad
just
Mage.
gain like.
I'm gonna tap Plains, Forest, Commander Sphere, and Rogue's Passage for my commander. And I'm going to back up my Mana Gorger Hydra, so it would become a for 15, and it will gain 4, so it's a 19/19.
I'm so dead.
And then when my Champion of Lambhole gets 2 more counted on it because of Conclave Mentor. And yeah, so I'm thinking I'm good with that. I'm going to enter my combat step and going to swing 19/19 at Axiron.
Yeah, I can't block it, so I'm just gonna take
You lose
it.
actually, because when this creature enters when this creature backs up, he has my Anagorger ability, his ability also, which is whenever this creature attacks, double the number of 1/1 counted on it.
Yeah,
This creature
I-
cannot be blocked by creatures with 2 or less power.
I just lose.
Yep. So
Damn.
19 plus 18. And then double them +1/+1 counted on it. Just 15 of them.
All
I
right,
need
is
to
that
figure out
all?
my math real quick. And then I'm going to pass turn, yes.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Swamp.
Okay.
I'll attack Captain with. So at the beginning of combat, I'll say creatures attacking Captain of Menace. Then I'll swing out at Captain. That's a 4/5, a 2/1, and a 3/4. When I attack, I'll mill 3.
Okay, which one half flying? All of them?
What?
Does any of them have flying?
Yeah, these 2 have flying, but you can block my 4/5 if you want.
It is menace though.
Yeah, I'll block the. Nah, I'll take it. How much am I taking?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
Okay, I'm at 29. I mean,
Okay.
28.
Second main phase, I'll cast Living Death
Alright.
for 5 mana.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So each player exiles all creature cards from their graveyard, then sacrifices all creature they control, then put all creatures exiled this way onto the battlefield.
So what happens? Yeah, I'm
So
sorry,
you
you were breaking up a
sacrifice all
little
your
bit.
creatures. So any creatures in the graveyard go to the battlefield, and any creatures on the battlefield go to the graveyard.
Okay, so I lose 3 of my creatures and my commander. Put my commander back in the command zone. And then I lose my mana gorger hydra. Sad face.
Yep. And I have a few triggers here.
But that was a good turn
Technomancer.
for me.
When Technomancer enters the battlefield, I will. Oh yeah, you have a Shriekmaw trigger, right?
Yeah, but what are all? I think all the creatures are black right now. There's no legal targets.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so I'm gonna mill 3 cards, then put artifact creatures of total mana value 6 or less in the graveyard onto the battlefield. I'm gonna get back
No, I forgot about
this stalker, and then that's it for that. Let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I'm gonna tap 8, 3, 7, and 8, and I'm going to cast Shard of the Nightbringer. When it enters the battlefield, if I cast it, which I did, target opponent loses half their life rounded up, and I gain life equal to the amount of life lost this way. I'll target you, Flare. So you'll lose 18 life, and I'll gain 18 life. And then I will pass my turn.
Okay. Play a swap. Let's see. 3, 5. I'll recast Sephiroth. I'll pay 3 to cast Plague Crafter. When it enters, we all sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. If you can't, you discard a card.
Alright, I'm going to crew my Night Scythe and sacrifice it.
Okay.
I'm going to discard Fractured Power Stone.
Alright, I will just sacrifice Plague Crafter, triggering Sephiroth. Venture. Next room is Scry 1. Come on. Oh, and got to. See. Go to combat. I'll swing. I'll swing Shriek Mod. Bombastic. And I'll make a clue token when I attack.
Alright. And what's Shriekmaw have?
He's a 3/2 with fear, but you can block him.
Alright, a block with Shard of the Nightbringer, it's an 8/8.
Okay. Shriekmaw will die. I'll draw a card from Murder of Crows. I'll venture. I'll do Twisted Caverns. Target creature can't attack me until my next turn. I'll do your Nightbringer.
Sure.
Six. Yeah. Oh,
That's
I have
it?
to discard a card from.
Yeah, your turn, Captain.
Okay.
I had to discard a card from Murder of Crows.
Draw a card. Tap Exotic Orchard. A Forest, Temple of Gods and Soul Ring for my Hamza, Guardian of Action. Then I'm going to tap Commander Sphere and Planes for Together Forever. When Together Forever enters, I get to put 2 1/1 counters on up to 2 target creatures I control, which will be my Hamza, Then I'm gonna pass turn.
All right. Untap. Draw. Swamp. Move to combat. At the beginning of combat, I'll choose Flare. Any creatures attacking Flare gain menace. Then I will attack Captain with my Shard of the Nightbringer, which is 8 damage. And I will attack Flare.
With flying?
What?
Does the night guy have flying?
Yes.
Okay, I'll take the 8. That
And
brings
I'll
me down to
pay
22.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, that's more than I need to pay, so I'll leave 2 untapped. I'll just pay 10. So my 5 guys can't be blocked. Sorry, can attack. And then I'll attack Flare with everything else.
Okay, so I took 8 and how much?
So I'm swinging at Flare. The 6/6 can't be blocked unless it's blocked by 6 or more creatures. So that's 6. And Toonblade, so they all have menace. Toonblade has flying, so that's 5. And the rest just have menace.
Fuck.
So Flare, are you taking the 11 that has menace and flying?
Yep, you got it.
All right, and for the others, there's 4/4 with menace, 4/5 with menace.
Stupid fucking. It's like, what the fuck? Why am I being alpha striked? Fucking retard. God, it's what's that happens when you play Precons? You play with a bunch of retards. Oh, I just do the thing. I don't know what happened. Fuck you. Don't even know why I bother. It's actually kind of a shitty Precon, to be honest. That's why I don't like the Warhammer Precons. They're too powerful. Yeah. Um, don't care. What the fuck?
it going?
It's going. How about you?
I can't complain.
What a
Let's go. Let's build it fast.
Yeah. What's everyone playing?
Don't play any of the Lord of the Rings precons. People got a preference.
I'm gonna play Are they
No
stock
preference.
precons or they upgraded precons? What they be?
They're stock. The Food and Fellowship has 3 cards added. That's why I didn't put it here.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I have any stock precon. This one's slightly upgraded.
I'm down to play against. Slightly upgraded, whatever.
This one
Yeah.
really isn't that powerful anyway.
I'm playing a new Capenna one that just has like a little bit better land base than that. Like I put some of the shock lands in it. It's 3 colors. It's not
Nice.
good. There's nothing. It's literally a precon.
It's been fun. Like I bought all the Lord of the Rings precons. It's been fun. Like going to
Yeah.
precon power level for a while. Like the game's
Yeah,
actually
I love
like
it. I
it's so
actually
much better.
So my play group, like in person, pretty much plays that power level. So all my decks, aside from one, are built to be played like at a precon level. Like because like there's no fast mana aside from a Soul Ring, no tutors. Like it's like very
That's sweet.
streamlined. Like I prefer to play at this level. I'm kind of done with like high powered magic. I traded away all my like tutors and heuristic studies and stuff.
I prefer
Dying
that power
on
level,
that.
but I also like to optimize like my decks to their fullest extent, like without using the tutors, fast mana and stuff.
Yeah, I put more card
But-
draw on my decks and stuff. So it's like. Yeah.
But it's like, dude, there's just like a shit ton of synergy where it starts to feel like unstoppable
Yeah.
once you get the engines running.
And it's like it's not even that. Like once you start using like mystical tutor and stuff, like you're like, wow, there's like a slot I can put a cool card there that I might not have used before or something like.
Exactly.
Just instead of just running all the staples you see a million times over, it's like I don't know. It's more fun. I just like playing. This is a politics deck. It's hilarious. It's meant to be interactive for the table. Yes, always. I can't win on my own.
Defense contractor.
Yeah, he's the coolest commander.
All right,
He's
this is
interesting.
the only one. This is the only one I haven't got to play a game with yet. So I'll whip out the elf one.
Yeah, I own that. I bought that one. Interesting. It kind of
Is it any
plays. It's weird. It has a lot of value of cards in it. It has like really good cards in it, but it's like kind of like an elf ball deck sometimes. I would run Elrond. He's the better commander, the alternate commander. Yeah.
Okay.
He's 100 times better than Galadriel. Like easily the best commander you could run in there. There's a lot of legendary creatures you could run, but I think Elrond's the best. You basically get value if you play him even like once or twice because people have to choose to either give you one of their creatures or you put a 1/1 counter on all your creatures.
Oh
Really
shit! Yeah,
good.
that is better.
Way better. The ring tempting. It's just like so hard to get that trigger because you might not be able to play an elf on the turn. It's just like Elrond, you know you're going to get value when you play him.
Yeah, I might avoid that on Spelltable because it's stealing people's creatures, which might be difficult. But in person, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I'd play Galadriel too. It's not if you want to play her. She's like the
Yeah, I feel like she's just there for like incidental value. Like you're not
yeah.
gonna cast her every game, probably, right?
The well, the deck can go in a few different ways. Like the Searing guy's cool because it's so fucked up. It's like anyone can just if they don't vote the way you want to, like you don't know how people are gonna respond, and like people can just play it permanent from their hand for free. He's a weird alternate commander in there too. That's actually funny. Because you don't know like what people are thinking, but yeah,
I think the only one I wouldn't recommend is Gandalf because like you don't play a lot of creatures with power greater than 4 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't get why they included that one in
And
the deck.
Radagast is kind of useless in that deck too. If you change anything, I'd just take him out and put like another fucking mana dork in or something. Just another
There's
any
a
elf.
billion elves that tap for mana, so
Yeah, literally like put a Llanowar elf in there or something. Like it's just he just doesn't fit the deck at all. Like he's just such a waste. I like the big colossal whale that's in the deck. The Island Walk.
Ooh.
And it has Swan Song.
do the
Leviathan
folk thing where you donate islands to people so you can island walk over.
It has like Elvish Piper in there and stuff. It's a really good deck.
Oh, sweet.
Elvish Piper. What a throwback.
Yeah, it has Swan Song in there. There's like some good reprints.
Has heroic intervention too, right?
Heroic Intervention and Asceticism.
What
Jesus
Precon
Christ.
is this?
The elf one is fucking nuts, dude.
The newest one?
Yeah, it has like $160 worth of cards in it. It's nuts.
Interesting. I have not.
human
That was
one
the one I was
really-
turned off about, to be honest.
Yeah, the human one is really strong. Someone one-shot me last night with Aragon at my game store.
Lobby
They used it.
lobby
It's
before
crazy.
this, I was playing this Saruman deck, and
Mhm.
someone gained like 86 life, and then I was able to cast Saruman with Scourge of the Throne and Anger in the Yard, and just kill the table because you can.
It's nuts. No, these precons are really good.
Yeah, I like them. The
They're so flavorful too.
Yeah.
I really like the Sauron one, even though it's like
I know. I wish I bought the Sauron one.
there's only like maybe 8 cards that are worth anything in it, but they're all really good cards. Yeah. The only thing I'd switch out with that precon is the creatures you're trying to bring back and like throw in maybe Animate Dead, Persist.
Yeah, because there's like those
Yeah.
weird swamp cycling ones that don't like you're never gonna reanimate that.
Yeah, there's hardly any reanimation spells because I run Chainer, Nightmare Adept, and that deck has like Reanimate, Animate Dead, and
Yep.
Doom Necromancer, Apprentice Necromancer, Phyrexian Reclamation, all that, you know. It was just weird. It was a weird stack of cards, but it was I switched Saruman out and took out all the weird monsters you try to reanimate and put in a whole bunch of spells. And it works, but it's a glass cannon for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I want to turn it into the Saruman or Sauron reanimation deck or the Saruman like spell slinger. Like just get a ton of little tokens and like abuse them as stack outlets from casting non-creatures.
Oh, you only get one. You only get the one token though. So
Yeah, but if you run a bunch of cheap spells and sack outlets, you can abuse getting one token for every spell.
I guess. I saw someone run a Voltron. They were playing Sauron the Dark Lord, and it's basically the same concept. You can either go Aristocrat or you can go Voltron. And the dude, he got it up to like a 30 something with double strike, hexproof, indestructible. You know?
That'll do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What was the other one? Oh, I got a Lorien's Brooch, which is Trailblazer's Boots.
Yeah, I got the full art foil of that.
Yeah, I got a
Are you guys
promo.
good to go or what?
Yeah, I'm ready when you guys are.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, cool. Tap. Okay, draw. I will just play an island and pass.
Draw. I'm gonna play a forest.
Swamp Pass.
Swamp Ass.
Small pass. What's that?
Soul Ring, Mirror of Gladriel. Pass.
Draw. Play a plains, tap 2 and play Felwar Stone and pass.
Draw. Let's go ahead and play a plains. Go ahead and pass.
Plains, Wall of Omens. Draw a card. 5, 6. Go ahead.
All right then.
I'll tap 3 for a cultivate. I'll grab a island and a forest. I'll put the forest in tap, put it out turn. Pass.
Cool. Is that your turn? Tap, keep, draw. Alright, I'll pay 3. Tapping this for. Can someone make green? Yeah. I'm gonna play Glunch the Bestower. Legendary jellyfish 0/5 with flying. At the beginning of your end step, I can choose a player, put a 1/1 counter on 2 creatures they control. Second player draws a card, third player creates 2 treasures.
Interesting.
I'm the only one that can take counters, so I don't need the counter, so I need to get a land. So
Choose a player. They put 2.
I'm just gonna choose Gizzle to get counters that will miss. I'll choose to create 2 treasures, and the Sephiroth player, you can draw a card this turn, and then I'll pass.
Thanks.
Draw. I'll go ahead. Here, I'll play Group Hug. I'm going to tap 3. I'll play Rites of Flourishing. It's an enchantment that says at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player draws an additional card, and each player may play an additional land on each of their turns. And I'll pass.
Wow.
You're welcome.
Okay. Draw 2. Play a Choked Estuary. Reveal an island. And then I'll play the island. I'll play Sephiroth. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go to discard.
On your end step, I'm just gonna opt.
I'll discard a Burnished Heart, triggering Sephiroth. So we'll do Dungeons of the Madman. Scry 1. I'm gonna bottom that one because it's steal your shit. Go ahead.
Alrighty, untap. Draw 1, 2. Play a Hinterland Harbor. I'll tap 2 for an Elvish War Master, and then 4 for Gladriel. And then, okay, so beginning of a combat on my turn, when Gladriel enters, Elvish War Master makes an elf. Beginning combat on my turn, if another elf entered under my control this turn, each player votes for Dominion or Guidance. If Dominion gets more votes, the ring tempts you. Then you put a +1/+1 counter on your ring bearer. If Guidance gets more votes, or the vote is tied, I draw a card. So I guess we all vote now.
What do you want?
Me personally, I would love to draw a card, but
Sure.
I understand if you would like to
I'll
prevent me from
vote
doing
for draw.
I guess I'll vote for draw.
that. Y'all are so kind.
Dominion.
All right, draw will win. So I will draw, and then I will. Yep, not a land, so I'll pass the turn.
Untap. Keep draw. I'll tap the plains to play Soul Ring. Gonna tap a blue. Tap Felwar for green. I'll sack a treasure for white. And I'll tap Soul Ring floating a colorless because I only need 1. And I'll play Kros. So I have 2 mana, any color and a colorless. Can't really do anything with it. So I'll just move to my end step. Glunch will trigger. I'm going to choose to put a 1/1 counter on Galadriel. 2 1/1 counters on her.
Alrighty.
She's going to get tapped, goaded, and gain trample till my next turn.
So she gets tapped now, then goaded.
She'll untap in your upkeep. Correct.
Gotcha.
I'm going to choose myself to draw a card, and I'll give 2 treasures to Grizzly this time.
Oh, heck yeah. Thanks, brother.
Oh, Lights of Flourishing. Are we supposed to draw an extra card in our upkeep?
Yeah. And
Oh.
you can
And
play
you
an
can
extra
play an
land,
extra
too.
land.
I'm not getting any lands. That's why I'm freaking out right now. I'm going to have to discard.
Welcome
I'll
to the
pass
club.
and discard.
Okay.
I got lucky with these mana rocks. It doesn't want to.
I'm going to draw 1 and then
At
1
8.
for rights.
I will discard. What's the most expensive thing?
I'll tap 3.
Discard Fuel for the Cause.
Use a treasure. I'm going to summon my commander. Albion. Then
Oh, so you put a shield counter on Galadriel?
No, 2 1/1s. I don't put a shield counter on something till my upkeep.
So why did... Oh, so whenever you put a count... Oh, any counter.
Any
Nice.
form of a counter
Okay.
on the opponent's stuff. This deck's
So
just
it
about
took
putting
me-
all
took
sorts
me a
of
second to
counters all
figure it
over
out.
things.
That's cool.
I'm going to. So I played my land for turn. Well, I summon my commander, play a land for turn. He gets a 1/1 counter. I want to use the treasure and a forest to cast Ren's Resolve, exiling the top 2. Oh no!
You can play those next turn.
I know they're just high manners. All right. These are exiled until next turn.
What
Getting a
were they?
combat. Huh?
What were they?
Shared summons
shared
and
summons.
Omna.
Gotcha.
The Rage.
I guess one land becomes a 4/4 elemental. It's still tapped, so nothing will happen. And I'll pass.
Draw 2. Play a Port Town, reveal Plains. And then I'll play Plains. I will evoke Muldrifter. Draw 2. It dies. Zephyrus will trigger a scry 1. I'll keep that, I guess. I don't know. I guess I will just play a Commander Sphere. And I'll just pass.
Untap. Draw for turn. Draw again for the enchantment. Play a forest. Still think that's a move, yeah. So I'll tap 1, 2, 3 for a Model of Unity. Add 1 mana of any color. Whenever players finish voting, me and each opponent who voted for a choice I voted for may scry 2. I'll tap, let's see, 3, including 2 green, for an Elvish Archdruid. That'll trigger Elvish Warmaster, make another elf. I'll move to combat. Let's see. That was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. Move to combat. Galadriel will trigger. I'll vote for card draw.
I will vote for Dominion.
If you vote for card draw, then you get to draw 2 as well.
Oh, really?
Not draw
Okay.
2. Scry 2. Sorry, scry 2.
Oh, yeah, I'll vote for card draw because I need lands.
I'll vote for card draw.
No Dominion.
I mean, you get a free scry 2 if you also vote for card draw because it's already 3 votes for card draw.
I don't need it.
Fair enough. Alrighty, so we'll
Scry?
finish voting and then scry 2.
I got 2.
Jesus.
I'll scry 1 top, 1 bottom, and then I draw a
Yeah, I'll
card.
do 1 top, 1 bottom.
And then I guess Gladriel has to swing because she's goaded.
Correct. She has trample as well.
All right, so she got 6 power. I guess you got this wall of omens to mitigate some of that. I'll swing it over at the Sacrifice player.
Okay. Oh,
Trying to minimize
Swords
the
of
damage
Plowshare, Galadriel.
All right, man. I'm just trying to minimize the amount of damage that got done. But
You gain life, you go to its power.
yep. Play a Loamy Sandbar, pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep trigger. I have to put a shield counter. I will put a shield counter on. I'll put it on Sephiroth. We'll get tap, go to gain trample on the shield counter. There we go.
Okay.
Don't forget you draw 2 cards.
Oh, I do. Sweet, I got a forest. Thank goodness. Okay. I'll play this super jank card. I love it. I'm gonna float a colorless here. I'll play Force Mage Advocate. He's a 2/1 Centaur. I can tap him to return a target card in an opponent's graveyard to their hand. If they do that, I put a 1/1 counter on the creature.
That's okay.
That's a funny card. It's old. It's just like a politics card. Like, hey, I'll give you something from the graveyard, but I'll go.
What is it called again?
Force Mage Advocate. Hilarious.
Horse Mage?
Force Mage, FORCE.
Oh, Force Mage.
Advocate. Yes. I'm gonna pay
Interesting.
2. I'm gonna play Thrumming Bird, so 1/1 Phyrexian Bird Horror with flying. When it deals damage to your player, proliferate.
Okay.
I still have 1 colorless floating from this. I will use that Felwar Stone sack the treasure to play Propaganda. You have to pay 2 generic for each creature that attacks me. Gonna move to my end step. I'm gonna give myself 2 treasures. I'm gonna who wants to draw a card? Let's see. What does the Elvish War Master do? Let me see. Oh, we'll get Obuna's huge. We'll put 2 1/1 counters on Obun, Moldaya Ancestor. And it's gonna get tap, go to gain trample. And Sephiroth, you can draw a card. I'll pass.
Okay.
On tap, upkeep, draw 2. I'm going to play Kros and Burge for turn. So he goes up to +4, so he's a 7/7.
Okay.
I got 4 mana. Three, 6. Let's see if I can hit some lands. Well, no, I'll wait for that. Let's do this first. I'll pay 2. Valorian's Brooch. I'll pay another
Nice.
2. Now equip it.
What is it?
Non-basic land. There's non-basic land walk.
Yup.
Really good.
Oh, Trailblazer? Or whatever.
Yeah, it's just the rename of it.
Yep, and I'm going to pass.
It's goaded. It has to attack.
What is it?
So those
Attack?
2 cards stay exiled. So
Mhm.
yeah.
Well, his commander's tapped.
Oh, how did it get tapped?
I thought you tap it. Oh,
yeah,
I
it untaps in your upkeep, and it's goaded but trample till my next turn.
Okay. It's a 7/7 with non-basic land walk.
yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
So both of you are open for business.
Yep.
Colin, you're 1 through 3. Flair, you are.
Maybe the control deck that's drawn extra cards might be the bigger target, but
I mean,
I'm
you
not
kinda
really
got it.
doing anything.
All right, Colin. Since you said it, I'm gonna swing 7 at
Negative
you.
case.
I mean, yeah, if you want to make.
So that's 7, Commander.
I took it already.
Okay. Good deal.
If you want to make the losing plays.
What's that?
Draw 2.
I mean, my commander got swords instead of like a billion value pieces. I get attacked when I'm not.
Okay. Cast Hana Pashir. Can venture twice, or the dungeon triggers twice. I don't get to move twice. Then we use Gaia Reach. We can all draw and discard a card.
I'll discard. We have to discard, you said?
Yep, the Gaia Reach Sanitarium. We all draw and discard.
I'll discard Contagion Engine.
I'll discard Ground Assault.
Cloud Blazer.
Radagast.
Yeah, he's useless in that deck.
Then I will see. I'll do Twisted Caverns. Target creature can attack me until my next turn. That will trigger twice because of Hana. We'll target Oboon and the Thrumming Bird.
What are you doing to it?
It can't attack me until my next turn.
Okay.
And then I will play this Felwar Stone. And this, my commander is goaded, correct?
He's goaded with trample and a shield counter, correct?
Okay. I'll swing it at Grizzly for 3.
3 damage, 3 commander damage. Now, does the shield counter that only stops from?
It's like totem armor, but if you even blocked it with like a 1/1, it removes it. It's just like a not as good version of totem armor. It just gets removed from any damage. It gets basically
like-
indestructible, but it will get removed from any source of damage.
So
I'm
like
just gonna
Swords
island
of
cycle.
Plowshares would
Swords would just exile it. It would go right around it. Swords or like sacrifice ability would get through it.
Gotcha.
It's basically an indestructible counter, kind of, that can get removed if it takes any source of damage.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll pass.
Alrighty, I will untap. Draw for turn. Draw from the enchantment. Play a command tower. Play an island. I'll move to combat Pass through combat. I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, for Genesis Wave, X equals 12.
Oh boy.
That card was in that deck?
Yep.
Jesus
Yeah, it's
Christ.
crazy. Yeah, cards amazing.
29.
What the
There's a
fuck?
lot of instants in here, though, so I don't know how great this will be. We'll see. All right, so Forest, Aristor, Forest, Wood Elves, Island, Hornet Queen, Paradise Druid, Sorcery, Arbor Elf, Lorthalion Blade, Sorcery, Land. Oh, it's not bad. So 2 into the yard, and these all go to the battlefield. So this is equipment. This triggers Elvish Archdruid to make a 3rd. Paradise Druid. This creates 4 1/1 Death Touchers. I search for a Forest. That doesn't do anything for now.
Like I said, I'm not really doing anything.
Yoinks!
I did just draw that card this turn.
Right, but
That
you got a
was,
lot of value going on, so
That was tasty.
this is a shitty. It's pretty shitty compared to that Precon.
One of us got to go off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just
Probably
saying
the
that
guy-
the D&D
might just-
Precons are not that good.
If you got a board wipe, you could do
Kind of
it.
regretting discarding Contagion Engine. I could have good this whole board next turn with -1 counters.
I
That
don't
would-
know if
that
this
would've
deck
been-
has board wipe. Maybe.
I would have killed all those 1/1 flying Death Touch flyers.
Yes, it'll be.
You get a bunch of tokens from that Hornet Queen, right?
Yep, there's 4 of them.
Death Touch. Jeez.
Targeted.
And then
Are we still drawing 2 cards?
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and then I just pass the turn on that. I get the Forest off this trigger.
Alright, upkeep trigger. I'm gonna put a shield counter on. Galadriel, what's the biggest thing on your board?
There's a 2/4. There's a 2/2. Another 2/2. There's a 2/2 flying Death Touch, and there's a 2/4. They're all pretty small. So yeah, 2/4 is the biggest thing.
What's the
Or the
legendary
2/2.
creature next to the Hornet Queen on the left?
That's
of it?
the 2/4. That's whenever players finish voting, each opponent who voted for a choice you would have voted for creates a treasure token. I scry
Okay,
it.
I'll put a shield on that dude. He'll get tap good at gain trample.
Gotcha. I will grab a counter to indicate that in a second.
I draw 2. Okay. I'm not too worried.
Go the Forest.
I have propaganda up. You can't pay for everything to attack me. I'll pay a blue and 2 colorless and play Flux Channeler. Whenever I cast a non-creature spell, proliferate.
We'll call
Uh,
this a shield counter.
What's in people's graveyards? I can return Swords to Plowshare to your hand, Zephyrus. Do you have that in your graveyard?
Swords.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, want me to tap Force Mage Advocate? If you want, you can return a card from your graveyard
So,
to your hand. Till target.
In
you.
response,
Yeah.
I'm going to tap 4 and learn from the past, targeting Slayer. So you'll shuffle your graveyard into your library.
I had to discard my counter spell. Shit. Well, it was worth a try.
And then I draw a card.
So does that still have? Do I still get to put a 1/1 counter on a creature?
What
Is
is
it on
the
that?
card
It says-
read?
Tap. Return target card in opponent's graveyard to his or her hand. Put a 1/1 counter on target creature.
If there's a period between them, I think you would do it.
Unless
It is.
down
It
there.
says. It says
Yep, so you
tap.
still do it.
Return target card in opponent's graveyard to his or her hand. Period. Put a 1/1 counter.
Yep.
Okay.
You still do it.
I'll put a 1/1 counter on I'll put another one on Obun Moldaya Ancestor.
My boy.
Let's just get that thing as big as possible. Alright, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I'll pay a green, 2, 3. Gonna play Rishkar Prima Renegade, 2/2 Elf Druid. When an ETB support 2, put 2 1/1 counters. Put a 1/1 counter up to 2 target creatures. Creatures I control with a 1/1 counter can tap for green. I'm gonna put a 1/1 counter on. We'll do the Hornet Queen and.
Gotcha.
What's the thing to the left of that dude I put the shield counter on?
It's Wood Elves. It's the ETB search for forest.
We'll put another counter on the Moldaya Ancestor. And I'm going to go to combat. I can't attack Sephiroth. He has a flyer. So, Grizzly, I'm just going to swing at you for 1 in the air. If it does damage, I proliferate. I'm going to proliferate every counter on the board. Okay. And I'll go to my end step. Who needs mana? Who needs treasures? I do.
I could do some weird stuff with treasures.
Alright, Grizzly, you can have 2 treasures.
I would volunteer myself, but I feel like, that I would understand if you didn't give me treasures.
I'll put 2 1/1 counters on semicolon. Put it on just one of your Hornet flyers that aren't tapped. Or just put it on like one of your non-mana dorks. Put it on a token, I don't care. 2 1/1 counters on one of your tokens. Pick which one.
Gotcha.
And
I'm just
then
gonna grab a second.
Sephiroth, you can draw a card. I'll pass.
Right, so there'll be 2 of these, and then there's one of them that has 2 1/1
Draw for
Yeah.
turn.
They're goaded with trample.
Draw
Oh,
another.
it's also tapped, right?
All of them are goaded with trample. Everything that is proliferated.
They get tapped too, right?
Correct.
Okay.
So 2, 4.
Kind of bummed I discard Contagion Engine. I could have wiped all your tokens.
Okay.
That would have
I'm gonna
been
pay.
very sad for me.
I'm gonna pay 6. I'm gonna play Rampaging Balos.
Oh boy, it's a good one.
It is 6/6 with trample, landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may create a 4/4 green beast creature token.
Seems good.
Then I'm gonna play a forest for turn. He'll go up 1. Make a 4/4 beast token. I have 2 treasures left, or I have a treasure and a forest. Well, I think I'll keep those for now. Yeah, that seems okay. Hold on here. Can I fix my mana so I can I can use the mana up?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna keep a war. Or wait, that just entered this turn. Right. The forest. I don't think I could. Nope. I couldn't fix it anyways because that forest entered the battlefield. We'll just keep it as it is. Now I move to combat. I'll swing.
Obun can't attack me.
Huh?
Obun can't attack me because of the dungeon trigger I put on it.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'll
It's also
call it.
goaded. Yeah, that's fair.
It has
Huge.
basic land walk.
And it's how big?
It is an 11/11.
Cool. I'll take 11.
Alrighty. 11 commander.
Yep, I'm just recording commander first.
Okay, that is my turn.
Cool. Still got the rights out. Okay. Draw 2. What the fuck is this? No. Say. Play a Terramorphic Expanse. Go get a. Just planes. Doesn't matter. Stop it. Diary Sanitarium. We will draw and discard a card. Discard a creature.
I don't know what to discard here.
Thinking here.
Maybe a no. I don't do that.
You just go to Stormwind Falls. When you tap
Discard a
lands.
lightning bolt.
Okay. I will do Runestone Caverns. Exile the top 2 cards. I can play them this turn. That'll trigger twice because of Ana.
Oof.
Got Immovable Rod and Nihilor, which is not useful in over
Oh,
camera.
it's the next one that's the free one. Okay. I was like, the value.
Victimize and Cataclysm Gearhulker are the other. So I can play these this turn. Otherwise they stay exiled. Then Right to Flourishing still out, so play an additional land. Shit. Yeah. Fucking Gearhulker. That's funny. Y'all are too funny. I'm going to pay 1 to cast this rod. It's an equipment. It's just an artifact, actually. I may choose not to untap it during my untap step. Whenever it becomes untapped, venture into the dungeon. 4, tap it for as long as rod remains tapped. Another permanent loses all ability, can't attack or block. Sure. Whatever you say. I think I'm just gonna. Fuck. I mean. Gearhulker is juicy. Actions for each opponent. I don't really care to do that. I'll go to combat. I'll swing Hana at Grizzly for 2.
Is she unblockable?
Nope.
Sephiroth is goaded as well.
Oh, is it?
I put another shield counter when I proliferated.
So that
Okay, so
those two are swinging at me.
yeah,
So Sephiroth is currently a 2/3.
2/3 with 2 shield counters.
Okay. Okay. I'll take the 2 damage and I'll block Cephas with the 4/4.
Okay. Good play. Yeah. Guess I will just play this gear hole.
Well,
If that
what does
resolves,
that
we all choose creature, artifact, enchantment, the planeswalker, and sack the rest.
creature, artifact, enchantment.
Galadriel player would have priority.
I don't have anything. I guess I'll activate my mirror to scry one, draw one.
Yeah, I can't really do anything about it either. So we choose one of each permanent and sack the rest.
You choose an artifact, a creature, enchantment, and a planeswalker, and sack the rest.
Okay.
So no, don't have to worry about lands.
Okay. I'll
I
keep
mean,
Kros.
This isn't a
still gets
balance.
I'm going to
Kill
keep
someone next turn.
rampaging Baloth, my boots, and my rites of flourishing. I lose the treasure, the beast, and my commander.
So go. I think I keep. Soul
Guess I will
Ring.
sack Commander Sphere in response and draw a card.
Ouch.
So sack gets around the shield counters too, right?
It does.
Well,
These will go yard. This will stay here. These will all go yard.
what's left on your board, Colin?
I mean, a creature and an artifact.
Okay, I'll use the.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I discarded my lightning bolt.
You're gonna.
I
bump
just
me after
sacked
that.
Gearhulk, Omens, Hama, and the Felwar Stone. And I'm keeping Rod and Sephiroth. And then I'm gonna leave Victimize and Nihilor in exile because I can't play those. And then Sephiroth will trigger once, so Deep Mind, Scry 3. Wow, that's bottom all of those. It's fucking awful. And then go to discard. It only triggers once per turn. Better. No. 2. Go ahead. I'm just discarding.
Gotcha.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Draw. Play an island. Play
Discard
an island.
Bucknear's Purse.
I'll push Farsight.
Yep.
I'll scry at the bottom. And
Yeah.
reveal the top. It's a Elvish Visionary. It's a creature, so I reveal it, put it in hand. I'll pay 1, 2 like this. You're leaving a colorless floating for an Elvish Visionary. Draw a card. Then I'll tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I'll leave this instead of this. And I'll grab this instead of this. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to recast my commander. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then I'll move. Oh wait. Guess I'll also cast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For Elrond. ETBs, each player secretly votes for Fellowship or Aid. Fellowship,
What?
I gain control of a creature chosen this way. So you choose a creature of yours, and I gain control of it. It can't attack you. And then for each Aid vote, I put a +1/+1 counter on each creature. So we secretly vote.
Why?
I already know what I want.
I already know what I'm picking. I don't write. Oh, I can write it down, I guess.
Can I write this?
You like an F or an A for?
All right, I wrote it down.
I would say a C for a creature and a C for counter, but that doesn't work very well.
Mm.
Okay, I got mine written down.
All right, everyone good?
Yep.
No, I'm
All right.
still.
Do we show?
I
I'm
think
reading
someone's
the
over
card,
there.
and I haven't voted yet. I would prefer just not to.
If you vote for Fellowship, he takes control of one of your creatures. If you vote for Aid, he puts a 1/1 counter on those creatures.
I don't know why we.
That's
have to
why I run that
secretly
guy
do
as a
it.
commander in that deck. He's way better.
I don't get the secrecy part because it doesn't matter to me.
I know. It is what it is.
Oh my god.
If you just want to say yours, it's chill too. You just-
Yeah,
that's
I don't
supposed to
have any
flip it.
paper around me, so I'm
Yeah,
just
it's cool.
gonna
We can flip and you can just.
put a counter on all your creatures.
Yeah, I picked Aid.
I picked
Okay,
A's.
Dave. All right, so I get 4 counters on everything.
Jeez. Beefy.
Then I'll pass the turn. Well, I guess I'll move to combat and, get Galadriel will trigger. And we do the vote for counter or draw card.
Do we get anything for doing draw?
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
So yeah,
What's
the counter ring tempts me is the other one.
Yeah.
Boy.
Just do a counter.
Yeah, I'll do the counter.
I'll vote draw, but it won't matter. I assume counter. Yeah, so Galadriel will put a counter on, I guess, the Elvish Visionary. And the ring will tempt me, so it can't block my creatures with lesser power. And it'll pass. Or greater power.
Okay. Upkeep. I will put a shield counter on Rampaging Baloths. We'll get tap, go to gain trample. On tap.
That
Oh.
Balos is has been through some shit.
I'll play an island.
Saw a board wipe. It's now gonna survive getting some damage.
Let's
It's-
go.
I'm gonna pay
That's tough.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play Sword of Truth and Justice. Gives +2/+2, and it deals damage, proliferate, and put a 1/1 counter on the creature I control.
It's the red blue one.
White blue.
White blue. Gotcha.
I'm gonna pay 2 to attempt to equip it to Kros. You're at 40. I'll go to combat and swing at the Sephiroth player for 4 commander. If it deals damage, proliferate.
Okay. No
Okay.
bots.
I'm going to proliferate all the counters on the board. I'll give my guy a counter.
So these get
I guess
tapped.
Sephiroth will just be indestructible the entire game.
Correct.
That's-
The battle lots will get another shield counter. Those will all get tapped and good. And I'll pass.
This is
Do I draw 2 cards? I only drew
Yes,
1.
for the
Okay, I'll
objective.
draw. Okay. And I'll pass. Doesn't matter.
So much has happened since the last time I was here. I'm gonna draw 1, draw 2. That's not what I wanted. Play a forest for turn. Make beast. And then I'm going to tap out. And I'm going to have X equal, how many is that? 5? One, two, three. Yep, X will equal 5. I'm going to cast Awaken the Woods. I'm going to have 5 Forest Dryad land creature tokens enter the battlefield, which I don't have that token. But I do have.
Okay. In response to the Awaken the Woods,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tap 3 Windrift Slice, having Gladriel deal 9 to the Rampaging Baloths.
All right, I'll take a
Looks like
2
the shield
counter
counter,
off.
doesn't it? Actually, yeah, never mind. You got it.
It has 2 shield
I'm just
counters on it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Love
I was so
shield counter.
excited for Kros. I know Kros has just been like playing
He
his
just makes-
political games.
He just makes the board do a giant mess, and I see if I can win or get myself killed. I'm trying to draw a way to win right now. Like, there's ways to win this deck. I just haven't tried.
Fair.
I don't know what the win con is. I think I just swing out and hope for the best.
Yeah, I think your colors.
I mean, you're gonna have a lot of a lot of beasts there.
I have 6 4/4
Holy
beasts.
shit.
It's okay because Sephiroth is gonna reanimate something next turn, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
if I can proc the dungeon trigger, it's
Gotcha. You want
Can
to
I
save
take-
us again?
You know what? Can I take one of those back and make one less to keep a mana
Go
open?
ahead.
Okay, thank you, sirs. I forgot I had that in my hand.
I don't
People
know.
wipe it.
Probably just get Gear Hulk back again because
Makes
I
sense.
don't want to. I don't feel like getting swung at by a billion things.
Oh, come on, man. It's nothing. This game's going to take like 8 years.
Well, Gearhulk's gonna keep going back and coming forth, and
I know. It's going to be annoying. So I'm going to swing 6 at, I don't care. 1 through 10, Colin. Actually, you have the most life, Sethis. I'm going to swing 6 at you.
Okay.
And then I will pass.
Untap, draw 2. Play planes.
Is Sethis goated?
Yeah.
I think
Yep.
so.
Guy reach. We all draw and discard. Discard a skeleton. Just roll proc. Sephiroth.
I will discard Incubation Druid.
You got a Colossal Well in the yard for me.
Yes, Sky Shroud Ranger.
So I'll do Dungeon of the Madman, Mad Wizard Slayer I draw 3, and then I reveal them. And then I can cast one of those cards for free. So I got land, looter, and a cloud blazer. Guess I'll do the blazer. Draw 2, gain 2 life. So what happens after you complete a dungeon? You go back to the first one? Or nothing?
Yeah, I think you got to enter.
Yeah,
it.
I think so.
Yeah, so you basically completed the dungeon unless it says like flip it, creates a creature or something like that, then you can pick a new dungeon.
So I just go...
You can pick a new dungeon if you want.
No, it's okay. But
So-
Sephiroth will... Sephiroth
So it only
will
triggers
trigger-
once, right? So you triggered it once this turn.
Yep, but Sephiroth will trigger when I complete a dungeon. I reanimate a creature from my graveyard.
Oh yeah, let's go, baby.
So I'll just get Gear Hulk again. Yeah. Then this will proc, gain a life, or go back to the Madman. I'll play a Soul Ring. I'm gonna just go ahead and Minimus Containment your Balos.
What does that do?
It exiles it and it becomes a treasure token. Or it doesn't exile it, it just turns it into a treasure token. And then I'll play a dungeon map. Pay 3, venture into a dungeon. Then I'll play an additional land for turn. Azorius Chancery. Still have that rights up. It's an island. I'm goated. Swing at... I don't know, Grizzly. For 2.
In response, you're going
Okay.
to tap a plains. I'm going to condemn. Put target attacking creature on bottom of its owner's library. You gain life. You don't have to put it on the bottom. Just
Yep,
use
I know.
plains.
I
And
won't.
you gain life equal to its toughness.
So 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and then main phase 2, I'll play this looter. Discard a land and Sego.
Alright, so on your end step,
Okay.
I'm gonna Windswift Slice, targeting my Elvis Archdruid and the Kros.
It has.
Wait, what? You gonna target my commander?
I mean, I gotta target something. It's the biggest thing on board.
Shit.
I guess you could just kill my looter if you don't.
But
I'm
the
so
commander's
stupid.
scary.
I have a way to save him, but he's pro white and blue.
Oh no.
It's a fucking blue stuff. I have a white and the blue protection spell in my hand.
Oh.
All right, so he's
Brutal.
going to take how much damage? He's a 4/6 right now.
So he'll take 7.
Sorry, he's a 6/8
Oh, he's a 6/8?
because he has
I thought he
two
was at-
1/1. So he has +2/+2 from the sword, and he has 2 1/1 counters on top.
Oh,
Of
he
it.
has 2 1/1 counters. Okay,
Because
sorry.
he did damage and got a counter, and it proliferated. So he's at 2.
Gotcha. Sorry, I didn't know he had 2
So do you still want to do that? Because he's yeah, his
I'm gonna
toughness
target-
is 8. He's a
I'm going to target
4/8.
the looter instead because I need it to deal excess damage.
6/8. Sorry, 6/8.
So I'll target the looter, and it'll deal 7, so it does 6 excess, so I make 6 1/1 elf warriors. And then I untap. Draw 1, draw 2. Oh, this is on tap 2. Play a forest. All right, so it's a propaganda. Okay. And that is. Okay. So I'll cast, setting aside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So X is equal to 12. I'll cast a Haldir Lorien Lieutenant. It
What is that?
enters with 12. It enters with 12 +1/+1 counters on it. It has vigilance, and I can pay 6 until end of turn. Other elves I control gain vigilance and get +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on it. So actually, sorry, I'm going to cast it. That was for 12. So 6, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm going to cast it for 16.
Jeez.
17, 18. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, why not? Let's go. How big is it?
So if that resolves, it'll be an 18, 18.
Ooh, buddy. I mean, I'm tapped out. I'm the Naya player. I really can't do too much about that.
Yeah, swords, path, you know.
Oh, I need to get that new
Please
reprieve
tap.
in this deck.
And then I will tap my Elvis Archdruid for 7 green mana because I have 7 other elves to activate Haldir. So until end of turn, other elves you control gain vigilance and get +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter. So all my elves will have +1/+1 from Elvis Archdruid and +18, 18. So they're all +19, +19. So these 6 are +25 they're 25, 25 elves, and they gain vigilance. So you have
You have lethal
guess-
on board.
6 of them. Is it enough? Because 2 have to go 2, 4, 6, and I guess I didn't take into account the Ristic study. So I
I
guess
don't
I
have
can do,
Ristic study. It's propaganda.
or propaganda, sorry. So I'll do for X equals 1 less, and then use the extra floating in this to pay for the propaganda, to send 1 that way. Or actually I have to send
Okay.
2, don't I? So 2 that way,
What's-
yeah.
What's coming at me?
So you have 2 23, 23 elves.
Okay. I have a response.
Yep.
I'm gonna pay a blue and have one of them slip out the back, put a 1/1 counter, and have it phase out.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll